Hello everyone, this is Halloween Hunt here, and welcome back to another Halloween 2021 video. In this Halloween 2021 video, I'm going to be reviewing the Spirit Halloween Classic Brown Jumping Spider. I'll overall just be going over my thoughts and opinion on it, and whether or not I recommend it. And before we start that, let's first watch the demo. Alright, so normally I would review these props under 5 different categories such as price, detail, etc. But since, like my black and red jumping spider, the brown jumping spider is just like a lot of the other jumping spiders, and I don't really want to make this review too repetitive by reviewing it under different categories and just talking about it the same way. I do kind of want to differentiate it because it is a different color, so I do kind of want to talk about it just the way it is right now. And I will still talk about, the price and such, just kind of want to stick to the idea of it being a different color. So basically, this guy is a Spirit Halloween classic. We've seen him every year since 2013, and he has been kind of a staple prop. You're going to see him with some other staple Spirit Halloween props right here. Basically, this is the brown one compared to the black and red jumping spider from 2020, which is kind of like now a classic. And then on the left side is compared to the black jumping spider, which is the kind of the best selling one out of the three. It's been there since 2011, so 10 years. But basically this guy is kind of in the middle here. Now as you can see here, it's basically just like the other ones, just a different color, except this time it's actually the brown color, and the other ones don't really have brown on them. Next to the black and red jumping spider, you do see the UV jumping spider, which is still at Party City, not Spirit, which it's not really a staple or anything, but I did want to include it here. Now, this shot is actually for my black and red jumping spider review, so I just kind of want to throw it in here. But basically, it's the same prop essentially, it's just a different color, and it definitely added the 3 at Spirit, the 3 main ones. It's definitely the most unique color because, again, the other ones don't use any sort of brown on them. The black one does use some white on it, which this one actually does have white on it. It would be cool to see a variation of this color, like brown with something else. Would be really cool. Black and orange would be kind of cool, but I can see why they haven't done it yet. I feel like the brown ones are a little bit harder to mix colors with than the black one. But I still think here he looks really cool. I still think he's a very solid color. Originally, I actually didn't even want him because in 2016 I got the black one, and I thought I didn't want any more. But I wanted the brown one in 2018, but I didn't get it till 2019, so I'm glad to have it now. But back in the day when he first came out, he retailed for I believe $79.99 or $80, and then in 2018 he raised to $89.99, so $90. But then this year, since probably because the original black jumping spider turns 10 years old this year, they have raised it to $99.99 or $100. So I do think it's overpriced for those prices. The other ones at the same price. I don't think it's a good price for this guy. It's kind of overpriced, but those don't really matter because he goes on the discount for $50, and I do think the $50, the $49.99, is a good price for him because he's not the most like the best prop ever. This guy once again is a jumping spider. He's pretty small, pretty cheap. Even like the coupon, he's like $40, which is really good. He's a really nice scare, like the other ones. It's a really nice scare. He basically is small and you can put him anywhere in a display, in a haunted house. He kind of works really anywhere. The themes that Spirit Halloween has put this guy in were the Haunted Mansion, Area 31, Spirit's Farm, which is some of the good themes for him. I think he works really well with those themes. But the past couple of years, he hasn't really been on display, but I can see why. The black one has been selling a lot better than this one just because it's the original one. And the black and red one is now in stores, so like kind of, the next big jumping spider besides this one. So that kind of has replaced that one too. But I still think the brown one is really cool. Personally, I think out of the 3, though, I can see why it's in the box the most, because I think out of the 3, it's probably the worst one. I feel like the black one is really good, and I think the black and maroon is the best, just because the coloration works the best for me. But I still think the brown one is good. That's not really saying anything, about which one is better, because they're all really solid props. They all look really nice. I actually like how this one's a brown one, and the other two are, similar to each other, but that's one of the most unique one out of the three, just because they haven't done anything else with that brown color yet. But overall, he's really cool. I'm glad that Spirit Halloween keeps returning every year, because it's just, it's always a classic to see these guys around. I do recommend this guy a lot, but I do think the brown one definitely deserves a lot more love than, because, the past couple years, the original one or the newer one has gotten a lot more love. But I think this guy still deserves it. He's really cool. And overall, I do recommend him for anyone who's, like, in the market for one. I think this guy works best in a forest, farm, really anything, but those ones really work best with his colors. And overall, that's basically my review on the Jumping Spider. I do recommend it. So that's overall the review on the brown Jumping Spider. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe to Halloween Haunted Day for more Halloween videos. And I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.